Living coral is the perfect shade to add into your makeup routine for the spring and summer, and not only that, but it's also the color of 2019. Makeup artist Stacy Vizcarra is here to show us how to add in this pop of color. So a lot of us may not think living coral on our eyes, other places, right. How have you really made that into makeup look today?
Just giving her a little wash of color all over. I think sometimes color can be a little intimidating, but my little trick to doing that is I always take my blush and I will actually add it to the eyelid.
Oh, wow.
Just giving you a little pop of color right there. And as you are used to seeing yourself with color, you can kind of build from there.
Okay, and then do you recommend using bronzer for this as well, or just the blush?
Yeah, if you can kill two birds with one stone, that's always better. So I'll take my bronzer, and you can actually use that in the eye, right into the crease, giving you a little bit of a softer, more monochromatic with the bronze and coral all over the face.
Okay, so let's also talk about this. Do you recommend picking out a specific color for that, or is this literally the same color you used on your cheeks?
I literally use the same color all over. I use it as my contour, as my bronzer to give me that sun glow, and on the eye.
Okay, and then let's talk about this, right? Because we are very hopeful that the temperatures will continue to rise, right? And we can finally get that spring and summer feel. How do we work with humidity?
Humidity, I think you should work with it instead of against it. So summertime is a great time to break out of your norm, get out of your matte foundation and into something a little more satin. Satiny will reflect the light a little bit better, so you're working with the elements, not so much against them. That way it'll give you that glow.
Okay, and we're looking at some photos that definitely represent that glow. Even some very famous women here.
Yeah. I have a privilege working with so many amazing women that are inspiring bloggers, trainers, and TV people as well.
And here we've got the Bella twins. Most people would recognize them. What's that like to work with?
Oh, they are the most sweetest, down-to-earth people ever. It's just like working with some friends. They're so sweet. I'm privileged to be one of the makeup artists that they were working with last season,
Okay, awesome. Well, some of those ladies rocking that coral lipstick, and of course, you've got the coral lips here. How can we make our own if maybe we don't have that color?
Yeah, I think so many of us have that orangey shade that is just not right. It's too orange. So if you want to bump it up a little bit, I recommend taking a red lipstick, and all you have to do is just add it to that orange, and it will give you that perfect coral. So as you blend that in, you can see as it's turning a little bit more on that coral side, and blend. Perfect.
And then when you're using the makeup brush to apply this, do you just want to be sure you don't go outside the lip line, or any tricks for that?
Oh yeah, stay in the center of the lip. I like to do a little bit of more of a patting motion, and then it looks a little more diffused, giving you that soft coral red lip.
Well, and when I'm looking at Tracy here, her face just looks so vibrant now that you've added that coral in.
Right, just a little bit of pop. So she has coral all over, cheeks, eyes, lips, but it's just done in a subtle way that's not overbearing.
Okay, and then how can actually adding some of that to the apple of your cheek make for a more youthful appearance?
Yeah, I think when we add the blush right here, it can be a little dated. So when we're young and we're blushing, we blush naturally right through the apple, the cheek right through here. So just tap and blush back.
Okay, well, perfect, Stacy. Thank you so much for that trick. And of course, looks like you just got a little flush.
Yeah.
Bill?